Hey there, Clark Reid with you with today's tech headlines. Please give us a like if you like these reports or find them useful. Hit the like button, and you can also subscribe by tapping the little bell icon so you know when each new report is up and ready for you. This year, or the year 2024 at least, showed a sales uptick in smartphone sales after a pretty tough 2023. Smartphone sales overall grew by 4% year over year. Now, AndroidAuthority.com reports Chinese maker Xiaomi had the top growth. They increased market share by 1%. Both Apple and Samsung saw their 2024 market share drop by 1%. Interesting because Xiaomi doesn't have a footprint in the U.S. either, which makes that even more of a notable growth. Samsung and Apple still lead in smartphone sales globally, though. Samsung has 19% market share, Apple still at 18%. And Apple's sales in China apparently were hurt by the lack of AI features in the country on the iPhone 16 Pro models. Counterpoint Research notes that generative AI capabilities being on some 90% of smartphones, they say, that will be selling for over $250 by the year 2028. 90%. The Biden administration has revealed what it's calling its AI diffusion rule, which is intended to restrict the export of GPUs that are the most coveted ones for AI applications. Although it doesn't mention by name the nation, it's widely viewed as a way to prevent China from outpacing the U.S. in AI development. According to Engadget.com, there are 3 licensing tiers. The first one is unrestricted. That's for U.S. domestic market and 18 strategic allies. The second tier is basically caps on computing power for pretty much everybody else, except for tier number 3. That includes China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. The government will effectively bar sales of the most powerful GPUs in those nations. The Semiconductor Industry Association objects to the rulemaking, as does AI chip industry leader NVIDIA. It's not clear if the incoming Trump administration will even let the rule survive. We shall see. Apple will launch an updated SE watch later this year with an updated look. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says it's likely the design may be in line with the 2021 Watch Series 7, but it's possible that it'll be completely different. Apple is apparently considering a plastic case for the Watch SE, which could be available in a rainbow of bright colors. Think about the old iMac computers. The Watch 11 and Ultra 3 models will keep the present look, but get some upgrades. Ultra 3 will probably get satellite connectivity, like the top-line iPhones, and both the 11 and Ultra 3 will probably get the blood pressure detection. It's not exact numbers, it's just a warning of high blood pressure of the wearer. But that feature was supposed to be out for the Watch 10. However, it was delayed when it didn't work quite like Apple wanted it to. The Department of Transportation has turned down a request by Tesla for $100 million in funding for big rig EV charging. TechCrunch.com reports $636 million in funding will be split by 49 applicants for EV charging infrastructure. Tesla has only produced a small number of electric big rigs in Texas, and they're building out their facility in Nevada to make electric trucks there too. But when they first showed the trucks, it was like 8 years ago in 2017. They still really haven't ramped up production. The company wants to build 9 semi-truck charging stations between its former headquarters in the Bay Area to its present one near the southern border of Texas. There'll probably be a third round of funding released by the bipartisan infrastructure law, which originally allocated $2.5 billion in funds for charging infrastructure. Presumably, the incoming Trump administration will want to dole out more money to Tesla. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.